and be like, oh shit, fuck.
Then you gotta scramble. Then
Scramble.
You get that notice, like you get that email, like
yeah, you get that email like, oh wait a minute.
No, I planned this out. I planned for
right. So that was today.
There's no way that they took any of this.
Right. That was today.
Then you go to them transactions. They're like, yep, we took it.
Search scrolling like an accountant.
Right.
Then you get mad. You can't figure out who to talk to. I'm calling. You know what? I'm gonna call this bank. I'm calling.
Knowing it's your responsibility, you still just like, hold on. But wait a minute.
Somebody did me wrong.
Can you tell me when this happened? Because 2 days ago.
When did I even sign up for this service, sir? I don't even. I don't cross, sir. You've been paying on time for a whole year. What happened now, ma'am? I didn't ask you how long I've been paying. Why was this payment?
No. My thing is that like no, because for this whole year, well, that's a whole thing. But I'm just gonna ask for this last month back. We're not gonna talk about this year, all right?
Well, sir,
I don't recall signing up for Planet Fitness at all.
Planet Fitness was what I was actually talking about. Like,
it'd be that spare 10 that you don't account for. Like, dang.
Because they cut off their fees for like the whole last year.
Yep. Same thing with me.
Bro, I was in that Planet Fitness with receipts. All sorts of receipts. I'm like, all right, why are y'all taking money out of it? I tried to cancel this. Man. Whew.
I've canceled for the last 4 months. The 4 months you involved.
Then they gave me the wraparound. Yeah, they
tried to tell you about your contract, didn't they?
Yeah. No. Well, first they were saying that the person I need to talk to is not there, so I need to come back between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. I'm like, who can come here at 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.? But I got there.
He was there at 7:20.
Then that person told me about my contract. I was like, all right.
When they could have just told you it's in your contract all along.
But you gotta get up early and talk to the manager just for them to tell you.
Just to tell you, sir, it's in your contract.
Ridiculous.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all know what it is. We are back for another episode of something dynamic we call Mask Off. Here, I'm Big Tone, and we are with my 3 homies. We are not in the same location. We're in our respective locations. You know what? When we come back to everything full, I would love to continue the format just like this. I think it takes away from the dynamic if we all in the same room. That's just me personally. But anyway, I'm going to go down to my man that's always on the bullshit. He's looking like Malcolm X tonight, but he's really on his Martin Lawrence. Go ahead, my brother. Jake, what to do? What up, though? It's your homie, Jake. Feeling good, feeling great. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about these broke decisions. Down to your last 20. Let's get it. Thank you for that segue because I did not say what the title is. And thank you for having my back. Yes, we are talking about being broke in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to swing it to my young boy, Malachi. What it do?
What's the deal, y'all? I got something to say this episode. You feel me? Because IMDb Pro on my neck about that 20 ball every month.
Last but not least, the man with the carrying the I got everybody stimulus hand. Dan, what it do?
What's good, y'all? I don't know about that. And we about to be talking about broke stuff. But before we get there, for the first time in 51 years, the Detroit Pistons got the #1 pick.
Hey.
Yes.
I was so happy.
Hey, we got that boy.
I was sending Malachi a bunch of stuff. I'm sending Malachi stuff like a prospect. Like, check this guy out. Check this guy. Ooh, this is dynamic. Check him out.
We need to get it. We need to use that pick for us, not just who is the best. We need to take what we need. We need a big man. That's what we need. We need to
All
get
right,
We need
this is how we got Darko last time. This is exactly how we got Darko. So
right.
We need a guy that's gonna be an instant playmaker. Coming in that K guy showed Covington or something like that. Caldwell.
It's Kata, yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
And that other guy showed you. This guy's like 7 feet and he's like a slinky, bro.
Yeah,
we need him.
We need him.
You know what I'm saying? He's like the next coming of KD. And I don't say that about everybody, but I'm saying it about my Pistons. You know what I'm saying? And then because we got the first pick, we need to change these fuck ass jerseys. You know what I'm saying?
And that logo.
You know what I'm saying?
And that logo tired, bro.
Need to retire that. Just revamp the whole fucking team.
Yeah. We number one picking this boy. We gotta vamp it up. Let's get it.
I think you know what? Just change the name too. I don't want to be a fucking Piston.
No, we solid with the name.
We're just moving from Detroit too, you know. Let's just
all right, y'all going too far.
Let's create
I always feel like just because
like the whole Piston legacy is trash or something.
Right.
I mean, you can't say the whole legacy is trash because they had back to backs. You know what I'm saying?
Three championships.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you talk about get rid of it like the whole record, like the whole legacy is trash or something like that.
No, I'm saying like some teams changed their whole name and they got different names. Like the Pelicans was once the Hornets. The Hornets was once the Bobcats. You know what I'm saying? Like we do for a name change.
But it's true to the Motor City though. That's what it is. Detroit Pistons. It matches. We just need to revamp the jerseys and the logo. Once you see a new logo, you be like, oh dang, this is hot.
Just don't make that shit teal again.
No.
The Grant
Hill colors, the Jerry Stackhouse era.
Yeah.
Stackhouse era.
Horrible.
It was beautiful then though. It's still
like
good for a good throwback too. So
I didn't like it then, but what I do like is the fact that I'm about to turn into my young boy and he about to get into this motivational minute.
Yep. What up, though, y'all? Boom. Today's motivational minute is about being grateful for what you have. You feel me? A lot of times in life, we can get down on ourselves. We can look at what we don't have, and that's all we count. But you got to count your blessings. You know what I'm saying? Because once you count your blessings, you'll realize you can't stop counting your blessings because you are blessed. Be grateful for what you do have, then you can receive more. Don't focus on what you don't have because you don't have it. Count your blessings. That's your motivational minute.
That's like having a mantra about no matter what it is, you look at the positive aspect about everything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I can correlate that with a lot of things you say.
Yeah.
Everything is positive. I don't think I heard one negative motivational minute. I'm looking for one negative motivational minute.
It's a motivational. That's the whole point of this.
I know, right?
He said, "Wow, you've been real motivational on this motivational minute. That's crazy. Wow."
Tone gonna come up with his own segment called "Negative Shit." Just tear all the Malachi shit down.
Right. Tear Malachi shit down. Like,
right. It's gonna be like with the other side.
There's the other side of that.
It's the flip side of that. When niggas owe you money, go collect your fucking bread. Don't count the blessings. Go get your fucking money.
Like Pursuit of Happiness, he was pressing him for that 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good film to bring up today because
that's the gym of the week.
Yeah. Let's call that the gym of the week now because that dude was struggling.
He was struggling.
I'm glad you're talking about segments, man. So we just go ahead and go into the group discussion, man. Group discussion. Oh shit, what's that on the floor? Is that my last 20? Group discussion.
Okay.
So what I just did, I segue into what the discussion is, and you down, man. You down to your last $20. Life is hard. You got like a half a tank of gas. You got to go to work. You got to drive from one end of the city to the other end of the city. You know what I'm saying? You're eating ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? You make a decision. Is you going to eat that shit or you going to get in McDonald's line and get a chicken sandwich? You down. You know what You know what I'm saying? Somebody's birthday coming up. You thinking, damn, do I really fuck with this person like that? No. You're down to your last 20. What do you do? What do you do? Man. One of the things we're going to be talking about first beforehand, critical life choices when you're broke. What's some of the critical life choices when you are broke? When you're down to the last 20? Young bull Malachi, struggling in the game. What it is?
Yeah. First things first. First things first is you stop all fun. All fun shall cease. You can't think about going over to nobody's crib just to pull up. You can't think about going to no party, going to no event, going to see no game. If somebody hits you up to chill, and the answer is no. That's the first thing, because a lot of people be knowing they got their last 20 and they'll spend 5 just to hang out with somebody. No, shut it all down. You got to be Mad McGee if somebody hits you up.
Just don't pick up the phone. Just don't pick up the phone.
You can't afford to text niggas back when you on your last 20.
You can't afford to call.
You can't afford it because you need to be using that time wisely to get your next check. You can't be like, well, let me see what y'all on. You need to see what your pocket's on. So, first things first, shut it all down. You can't even. Only thing you can afford to do is go sit in a corner and think about how you're gonna get some bread up.
Yes, that's a good that's a good way to spend your time when you broke. Like, just go stay at the crib and like just think of ways to get money and not to be in that situation anymore. Yes. That's what you need to do. And also, like, one thing people do, like, they get that FOMO, you know what I'm saying, the fear of missing out, and they want to go hang out even though they know they shouldn't. No, stay your motherfucking ass home. Stay the fuck home. Like, it ain't, because more than likely, you're going to be doing the same shit that y'all usually do. You ain't missing nothing. Stay your ass home.
Yo.
Save that money.
Yo, is it me or when you like super fucking broke, Indeed start popping up with all these fucking jobs on your phone? Like, it's like they feel when you broke. Like, maybe you need this. Maybe you need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Indeed, stop doing this to me.
You know, knowing they tracking you. They know
they listening. They listening like, this nigga broke.
This nigga straight up broke.
He broke.
Might be time for a job.
Spend that last 20 on a tie for it.
Man, what's some of the critical decisions, man?
No, man, no. That's a big one right there. First things first is cease all activities. Sit down and think about what you did. But then you got to figure out how you're going to spend. Well, first you got to figure out where would you get for like the next couple of weeks? Realistically. Right, yeah. So like that's next. Like for me, it's like I just gotta wait till like the next. All right. I'm not talking about my current.
Hey, it's mask off, Dan. Do what you gotta do, dog.
You gotta wait till like that next check. So like you gotta plan out. All right. This is where I'm at. So I gotta make it let's just say 9 days with how much?
I remember those days where you fall out with your parent like the previous month, and your parent like, well, you need to do this and you need to do that. You like, I'm never fucking with them no more. I got this. And then next month you're in the same position, like,
oh yeah,
I don't want to ask them for shit. I don't like the way they came at me last week.
I don't even want to do it. Yeah, man. So you gotta learn. Like once you figure out that, then like that's where you gotta map out how to spend that last 20. And I will advise you to spend at least some of it on gas.
Oh, you need at least 50% of that in the gas tank. Trust me. Because if you got your last 20 and you only put 5 of that in the tank, you're not getting nowhere, bro.
You're gonna be constantly paranoid about it.
You're gonna be watching the thing slowly freeze. Every little thing, somebody getting your car, and they be like, "Yo, it's hot in here. Let the window down." You don't want to talk to nobody about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And don't and I know when you broke you want to eat good, but don't do it. Go to your nearest ramen retailer and get them ramen noodles. You feel me?
Get you some bread. You know what I'm saying? Make you some sandwiches. Get you some cheese and crackers. It's okay. You can't fake struggle. Okay, you can't. There's no such thing. If you're down to your last 20, at least half of that is in the tank. You automatically. You feel me? After that, get yourself a pack of bread. That's $2-3. Pack of lunch meat.
I'm be honest too. If you trying to live a vegan life is expensive as shit. So what you cannot do is try to go to the store and buy some vegan meals. What you do is you go to the grocery store and you get you some veggies. Cut them veggies up, saute them veggies, get you some eggs. You know what I'm saying? Do it that way. You got to learn how to improvise with the little things.
Beans and rice.
Get creative with your food. Get creative with that.
Beans and rice go a long way. I'm telling you.
But some of y'all want to go to the store and it's like, hey man, like you got shit in that.
Right. Thank you, Jake. Thank you. You better go inside that cupboard. You better go in that freezer.
Yeah. Go in the cupboard and like.
You better get that rice.
Open up those can of green beans.
Yes.
Open up the can of green beans.
Yes.
Don't be afraid to get to know that soup that you've been struggling with. I ain't fucking with this soup.
Man, you put everything in that pot. And
you will eat that cream of broccoli Campbell's joint. Eat that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Get that
cream of mushroom joint you've been passing through.
Yeah.
Put a yank on that boy.
So gentlemen, can y'all tell me times when y'all been extremely broke, and you like, God damn, when this shit gonna end? Oh shit, will I last to my next paycheck? Because right now, my friend, I think I'm about selling myself on the internet. So can you tell me when there's a time you've been extremely broke? Dan.
Yeah. What that's not right now. no, man. Like my past few years here, just trying to learn how to like live by myself, and just trying to like learn how to like save and have like a job thing. I had to cut like a bunch of like childish habits with things too. You're right. Yeah. So like when like you're still like a kid, you just kind of when like you have cash, you just decide to spend it, right? But like now you got to like plan it out and like save stuff. So that took me a while to get, because inside my head I'm like, yeah, I mean, but why do I got to save for the long term? Because I know I'm going to be rich someday. So why do I got to save? But that mindset messes you up. So like there's like I was talking about, it's like there's times where like you spend that whole check, and now you gotta plan out your gas and stuff. So that's the worst feeling there. It's like, because you constantly, for me, it's like then like you start to think about this whole regret stuff. Like, man, how did I even put myself in this position? Like, why am I living like this? Like, this don't even make sense.
Right.
And then like you constantly tell yourself, all right, I'm about to change it. But then you don't.
You don't. As soon as that check hit, you be up and forget about all the struggle.
You back at it. You know what I'm saying? You treat niggas to Little Caesars. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, getting 3. You know what I'm saying? You're just going all out.
Next round's on me. Next round is on me. All that shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm gonna get an Uber. Knowing you don't need no fucking Uber.
Who you talking about?
Oh, what?
They ain't nothing like a 2 a.m. Uber.
Sometimes you need an Uber if you shouldn't drive, but
sometimes you need to catch the bus.
All right, there you go.
Catch the bus. You know what? And so many people have gotten away from the bus. You know what I'm saying? Or ride your bike. That's other things people don't do no more either, like that. Unless you slow rolling. You know what I mean? I remember times when I've been broke, man. I I get on this thing where it's like self-guilt, like Dan was saying, and I'm like, how did I get to this fucking point, man? Like, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this down. I'm not gonna let myself down. And then I get on Indeed, and then I start looking at shit like little jobs. You know what I'm saying? Selling plasma. I'm like, dude, what I need plasma for?
Plasma.
I need plasma. You know what I'm and then you start thinking, will they take my plasma? Or my plasma too juicy and big? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But then once you go there, then the thought process is like, man, what have I become?
Who am I? Who am I right now?
Look at yourself right now. Selling plasma because you broke.
And it's always a moment where you go to the bathroom, after you finish, you look in the mirror, and you like, what am I doing?
Did I need that in my body or no?
Yeah,
I remember. So I just want to start by saying I'm an entrepreneur. Like I work for myself. I'm going somewhere.
That's the go-to line for bro.
I'm an entrepreneur. That's why I look bummy like this, because I'm modest. I'm being modest with my money, and I'm putting it into my business. I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
But okay, so I work for myself as a painter and acting. Those are two ways I support myself. So when you in between jobs, when I'm in between acting gigs or waiting on an acting check or waiting on the next painting job, you are forced to have faith. Like you have no choice but to have some faith that that I'm gonna either book something or somebody's gonna call me to paint something. You know what I'm saying? And it's that faith that brings you through. Because if not, it's
I
like
don't know how you do that
I always have. It's like, man, I could be down. Like I can see my account dwindling. I'm like, all right, next couple withdrawals, you gotta make a deposit. Like so. But the time that I was the most broke in my life was when I first got my car, because I was terrible with money management. I first had my car and I'm driving everywhere I can. And I remember being so low on gas. My next check was like a week later. Trying to be my own man, trying not to ask, you know what I'm saying, making all these moves, all these opportunities that's not necessarily paying off right then. I was working at McDonald's at the time. You know, I'm doing these other little creative stuff, not gonna pay off yet. And to break down and ask my mom for that 20 ball, man, was the worst. I remember one time driving home on the freeway, hoping I was not going to go out of gas. Like, I know if you can't even look at the gas needle no more, because I knew, like, this boy is about to run out. And I remember a time my brother had to pick me up because I ran out of gas on the freeway. I'm on the way to work, though. I ran out of gas. I called my brother to come get me. I didn't have no money, though. So I'm calling him for a ride and for some money. But I didn't tell him the money part. So he take me to the gas station. And I'm like, I go inside with a hope and a dream. I'm like, all right, well, let me see what's on my ATM card. Nothing was on there. So I told him it was broke. I was like, yeah, man, my car broke. Just let me get $5 until tomorrow. Man, that was the lowest of the low, man.
That is, man, when like you need to really like confess it or admit your lifestyle to somebody, like
but I think they be feeling that energy. I think they really be feeling that energy, and they just be wanting you to say something, which is something that I can't stand. Like, if you know I'm struggling, add to it freely. Don't make me confess that I'm fucked up out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that part. Jake.
No. See, but that's why you. Sorry, Jake. See, but that's why you can't put yourself in that position, because
exactly
they want you to do that.
They want you to crumble. They do. And as part of being a man, you do have to swallow that pride and get real with your situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
And my mom had told me that too. Like it's okay. I can help you when you need it. But for the longest, I would just be out in the streets struggling just because I don't want to ask. You have to break down the ass, because closed mouths don't get fed. But it's that reality that you need. It's like, man, I'm really out here living bad. Just give me $2 though.
Jake?
I think my lowest point is when I quit it. I quit a job that I fucking hated. I just quit it, and and then the very next week I got another job through a friend. So I already had that job lined up before I quit. So I wasn't like ignorant out here, just what I'm saying. So I had that lined up before I quit. But I wasn't good at that. But the new job I got, I wasn't really good at that. Didn't really like it, and I wound up getting fired from that job. And what I'm saying, I was broke as shit. I ain't had nothing. I had like $30 in the bank account. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh shit. And then all the friends who I usually help out, they couldn't help me out. And I'm like, oh really? This some bullshit. So I was really fucking down. But then I just had to grow up, and I was like, you know what? Let me go in my closet. Bye Jordans, bye Kobe, bye all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I wound up, I sold like probably probably like 100 pairs of my shit. And that sustained me for a good 6 months. Like I lived off my sneakers for about 6 fucking months with no fucking job. So that fucking
wait, you sold 100 pairs?
All right, there's a lot more things going on in this story that we need to.
Dog, right?
Yeah.
How you just like,
You got a fucking Foot Locker at home,
right?
Yeah, nigga. I told y'all this shit. Like I had a lot.
I didn't know you had it like that. I knew you had
nigga. It's not like that, nigga. It's like I've been collecting since 2002. So it's not like I've been buying like I'm cashing out every week, but it's just I've been collecting these shit for like at that point when I quit, I've been collecting for like 15 years. So I had a lot of shoes.
Like the black Al Bundy, bro.
That's a lot of sneakers.
I would say that, but I had to I quit. But then I was like, fuck it, man. I was going to get rid of the shit. I got rid of shit. At that point, I had about almost 300 pairs. And then I'll say over the course of 6 months, I was down to like 40 pairs.
Wow.
Down like 40 pairs.
Yeah.
So
and that sustained me. But go ahead.
Well, we've already kind of talked on like what is the most important thing for your last 20. I want to go into like what do you do when you got a little bit of money, when you got a little bit of change? What's some of the things that you do? What do you find like when you like get money? What do you do when you balling and you ain't thinking about being on the tail end of that? You know what I mean? What's some of the things that you do?
So what's the irresponsible shit you do?
Yeah, what's some of the irresponsible shit that you do?
All right, nigga. I kind of just told y'all already.
He has a collection of shoes. How about you, Malachi?
As you can see, I'm shaking my head because I'm currently learning this lesson, man. It's a tough lesson to learn, man. Man, you get that check because in the line of work that I do, when I do get a job, it sustains pretty well. You know what I'm saying? So the paint jobs I do, I usually do like a house at a time, stuff like that. And the acting gigs, those checks be pretty good. So I'm blessed. But man, when I get that check, man, all types, everything that I've had before, any financial literacy that I had when I didn't have the money, just magically disappeared. And I found myself just frivolously spending.
Let it out.
Anything pops in my head, I go do. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me pull up to Walmart real quick. Yeah, you're right. What do I need? Well, let me go grab a blase blah and a lickety split. Just spinning. See, my bad.
That was going to be my question too. Have you ever just found yourself somewhere, you got money in your pocket, money in your account, and you shouldn't be spending this money, and you like, you know what? I deserve it. You rationalize bullshit.
My go-to line for myself is, this is an investment in myself.
Yes.
Pay me back.
Yes.
It never pays you back.
Never.
The only way it pays you back is when you sell it.
I worked hard this week. I deserve it.
What you deserve is to put some money away for yourself. That's what you deserve.
Yes, pay yourself.
Yes,
pay yourself.
Yes.
Nobody's gonna pay you like you pay yourself.
Yes, and that's the thing. Like, cause just like you said, Dan, I be like, my thing is, man, you gotta treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. And myself be like, man, you right. You right. Get the extra large. Get the big boy. Get the extra sauce.
What am I doing at? What am I doing at McDonald's? I gotta go to Benihana's. I gotta go.
I need. knowing you only got $100 though. Like spend 45 on Benny's. Like I got it though. I'm up. Don't worry.
I'm up.
I love the fact that we talking about this, man, because coming up in one of these episodes, we'll be talking about financial literacy and financial awareness, and this is just a prime example of shit we should not be doing, but we choose to do it. So that's why if you continue to watch Mask Off, and you tune into episode 62, where we talking about you down to your last 20, there should never be a point where you're down to your last 20. Period. And in an upcoming show, we'll be talking about financial literacy. So thank you for checking this out. One last thing I want to talk about too with this subject. Dealing with broke people that's not you. How do you tackle that, my friend? Hold on, let me say this. If you're out somewhere and you got at least a 20 on you,
you down to your last 20, and
you down to your last 20, and somebody with you, y'all make the decision. Let's go get a burger. And then you contemplate the entire time when you get the burger, damn, I'm gonna get a cheeseburger, And then the next person that's with you, they like, you know what? That's a good idea. Can you give me a cheeseburger too? And you like, hold the fuck up. And then you ask them how much money you got on you. Well, I only got like $4 on me. Why the fuck are you here?
Why did we come here?
Why we come here?
I've learned to tell people that I got food at home. I be saying that now. Like, hey man, you trying to go grab something? Hey, bro, either I just eat or I got something to warm up at the crib. Like me and my boy Antoine went out over this past weekend, and me being more financially smart, I had money. I was up. You feel me? But me being more wise, so I'm working on that. We was like, end of the night, like, man, let's get something to eat. And I'm like, hey, bro, I got food at the crib. You know what I'm saying? I'll slide with you. You know what I'm saying? But I got food at the crib. He's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? And I went home and warmed that spaghetti up and proudly ate that spaghetti. And like I said, I had it. I was up. I could have spent the money on the food, but I'm becoming more wise. I'm getting better at it. So, and to answer your question, OG, it's two different situations. Now, I'm gonna answer your question. If I'm down on my last 20 and we out, I'm sorry, man. I can't risk my last whatever for you. Like, bro, I'm getting the small burger with the little fry myself. You feel me? And I need this 10 for tomorrow. So my bad. But if I'm up, man, it's whatever, man. Matter of fact, get us 2 extra large number 2s, man. Don't even worry about it, bro.
Because you said that, it makes me wonder, is there a science to being down to your last 20? Do you roll with people that's down to the last 22, or you seek
not anymore.
You seek out those people who have more than you. So, you're in a position of, hey, look, can you help me out, brother? What do we do in this case?
So, I thought you were about to say something, Jake.
Oh, what are you doing in this case? No, I'm saying like, wait, so what's the question again? What do you do in the case of?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you down to your last 20, do we hang with people that's down to their last 22, or that's going to be a depression show, or you look for people?
Yeah, I learned it's the people that understand. It's the people that understand, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they down their last 20, they know they shouldn't be doing shit. The people that you know they ain't gonna take advantage of you and all that shit. Is that you just gotta know your peoples. I used to hang with broke motherfuckers all the time, and usually out of the multiple circles of friends I had, I was usually the nigga who was up the most most of the time. I was usually that guy, and I just got tired of dealing with the bullshit, and it's just like it's always me. I'm nigga with the gas, with the car, the gas, and I always gotta pick nigga. Not like I'm tired of that bullshit, and then I also feel disrespected, and then the niggas who ain't got shit is niggas talking the most shit that's speaking on your money, trying to make decisions on your money, and I'm like, dog, fuck you. Like here's a story. I'm gonna tell a story about how I cut off 3 of these niggas that pissed me off one time. But so first, like, I remember one time, like, when my dad was teaching me how to drive, I made a wrong turn or something, and when he teach me how to drive, and he made me stop the car like in the middle of Finkel and shit, and just started yelling at me and shit. I'm like, dog, what the fuck are you yelling at me? This shit's crazy. And I was like, I will never do something like that. But then I did, because I remember one day, like years later, I'm driving my friends around who I don't hang with no more, and it's like 3 niggas in the car, including myself, and you know what I'm saying, I'm giving them a ride somewhere, and they talking shit, telling me like he's talking all type of shit, and I'm like, and I stopped like right in the middle of like fucking Telegraph and 96 right there, and I proceeded to cuss all 3 of them niggas out in the car right there. You broke ass motherfuckers talking all this shit, saying all this fuck shit, talking about nigga Jake, where your hoes at, nigga? Where your nigga? I don't want to fuck none of them scud ass bitches you be fucking. Fuck out of here, nigga. And you broke as fuck all the time anyway. All y'all are trash ass niggas. Fuck y'all niggas. I cussed all 3 of them niggas out. I stopped the car, nigga. People was honking at me on Telegraph 96. Like, move. I started cussing them niggas out, honking at me. I was very enraged. I wanted to kill all 3 of them motherfuckers. But I don't hang with them anymore. Yeah, I cut them off that day, and they probably cut me off too because they think I'm crazy as hell. But yeah, but
so you cut them off because they asked you where your hoes at.
It was the fact that he was driving them around.
Okay.
I was driving them around. They always the broke motherfucker, and I'm the one who's usually up, and they always talking the shit. That was just one thing that they brought. That was one thing they just in the car talking shit. And that's like, nigga, I'm helping you out.
You know it's always a bad deal too when you the one that's driving and niggas playing out your day based on you driving. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, that should take about 20 minutes. You can come pick me up real quick.
But what you doing? You ain't doing nothing today? Well, won't you? Let's go to Eastland.
Oh.
You don't get off my line, dog.
Change that east to north for me. Yes.
Yeah.
That goes into what we were talking about earlier, that you should not be down to your last 20 out having fun. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
And
you should be trying to mooch off other motherfuckers. Sorry.
Yes. And if you down to your last 20 and somebody hit you up, you got to be nice enough to either tell them, hey, bro, I'm down right now, bro. And so then if they be like, oh, man, I got you. It's on me. We just going to get something to eat real quick. All right, bet. But don't just go expecting, you know what I'm saying? No, just because he asked you, he was expecting you to have your own cheese. If you ain't got that, either make up something or just say you can't do it, man. I'm real quick to say, bro, I ain't even got it right now. Even if I had it, but it's not in my budget, I'll say that too. Like, I got it, but I ain't got it. You feel me? Because there's a difference between having it and you can use it and having it and you need it. You feel me? That's 2 different things. Like, if you can't buy it 3 times, don't get it.
Worst thing is when you with a broke nigga, right? And you say I don't have it, and then they see you go in the store and you buy some chips or something like that, and you come back to the car and they be like, I thought you ain't had no money. What the fuck? You pocket watching me now? People do a lot of outlandish stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And listening to Jake story, it reminds me of a case where people just get comfortable. So they get comfortable with being in a certain position. Well, Pernell sit right here, Leroy sit right here, and I sit right here. So every time they get in your fucking car, they will always want to sit in the same seats. You know?
First of all, it's my car.
Yeah, but it's like that. Niggas get real comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
They get comfortable in your shit. And they ain't got no business being that comfortable touching your fucking radio. All the
radio, you want to listen to R&B? They want to throw on some DOC or some shit. Like, no, that's not what I'm listening to. And then they try to clown you. Why you listening to this whole ass shit? Hold on, wait a minute. Who car is this?
It's your ride, man. Okay.
Oh, you really trying to stunt on me because you got a fucking car, nigga? Just like you got this car today, this car be fucking going tomorrow. Yeah, but it's here today, nigga. It's here today.
Man, get off my line, dog. And if you hang with 5 broke niggas, you are the 6th broke nigga. Trust me. So
in my case, I was the 4th broke nigga because I was wasting money fucking with these niggas.
Yes.
It's bullshit. It was some bullshit, bro.
And the thing about it is, you have to plan ahead. That's the one thing I'm learning with financial literacy. You have to plan ahead. If you down to your last 100 should be an emergency. You feel me? Like you got to start moving because eventually you're gonna be down to that last 20.
That's a nice upgrade, but I want to be down to my last 1,000. I'm trying to get to that.
I'm sorry, Jake. I ain't on your level yet.
No, I'm not saying like that's a good upgrade, but that's not that great either. But I see what you said. I see what you said.
If you down to your last 100,
you gotta make those steps, man.
Yeah. There you go.
If you down to your last 100, you need to be making moves. Okay, what bills do I need to? Let me put a little bit of this up. Let me put 40 of this up for gas. Period. And then you straight. You can slide around because you can't make no money if you can't get nowhere.
Right.
Period.
I think that's the worst thing about being an adult, man. Paying bills, and then you start seeing all that shit dwindle down, and then the irresponsibility comes out. Like, you know what? When the last time I bought something for myself? I ain't bought shit for me. You know what? I'm eating Arby's tonight.
Right.
You know what I mean? All these irresponsible ideas come into fold when you start looking at your money dwindling already. You know what I'm saying? And you like, you know what? I can't do this. I cannot go another week.
I got to treat myself
for myself.
And going back to the count your blessings shit, it's like, what have I done for me? It's like, nigga, this heat is for you. This roof is for you.
This full tank of gas
is for you. It's for you. You do it for you all the time. Don't spoil yourself. Don't get to spoiling because then you're gonna fuck up.
Yeah. Like sometimes you gotta just maintain.
Come up with more hustles to make more money. Then treat yourself a little bit.
Right.
And you know what? That's a good idea too, because a lot of people, whether you realize it or not, this pandemic thing, man, that happened, a lot of people was able to do that, come up. You know what I mean? And you know, a lot of people today, they give a lot of flack on the fact that, a lot of people don't want to go to work, but it opened a lot of eyes to some people that, hey, look, I need to start doing things for me instead of relying on a job that I don't like fucking going to. You know what I'm saying?
Or the weak ass government that's supposed to.
Yeah, so them stimulations paid off to some people. And I'm gonna be honest, man, you know, they stimulated me in the beautiful ways of the world, man. I appreciated every piece of stimulation I got. You know what I mean? But when I got down to my last 20, I was thinking, what the fuck did I do?
Right. Just was up 2 bands. Up a band. Like,
I was up super bands.
Man, band up like a bandit.
Yeah, just on that point too, man. Just talking about like the friends that I had to like deal with too. So like mine is the flip side where it's like I'm really the broke on this side, really. It's like they got bread. So like most of my time when I'm down, it's because I'm trying to keep up with them, and it's like they go out and it's like they spend the way that they spend. So it's like me too. Like yeah, well okay, well like yeah. Well, this is a good on my card too. Then I look in the next week. It's like, man, why do I even fuck with them? I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And it's, man, I had to take the point where I had to like not hang out with them as much. Not because they weren't cool, but it was just like I can't live that lifestyle as them. So yeah, I had to say no, bro. I can't do it. y'all on some wild shit, and I can't spend that money the way y'all spending it.
Y'all going out every day of the weekend. So that's the thing. I stopped drinking at the bar, man. That junk's super whack. Man, you be out 45 real quick. Like real quick.
A couple drinks. Well, that's around.
That's around, dog. Last time I went out, man.
Maybe, yeah.
I went to me and Antoine went to the rooftop joint. Man, I ain't spend no money. We pre-gamed and I I did not spend no money there. I was so glad.
Look at his face.
I was happy, bro, because I'm like, no, I'm not doing it.
We pre-game and we went there and just clown. Yeah,
exactly. And then he said something about buying a girl a drink. I was like, for what? All these ladies loving me and this boy. I'm the only one dancing. But I don't like buying somebody a drink. They better buy me a drink.
Can we explain what pregame is?
Yeah, pregame is before you go out. You drink by yourself or amongst your friends. So you go to the liquor store yourself. You purchase some liquor, wine, or whatever it is, and you drink that before you go out to the party. That way you avoid the cost. I mean, some people pregame and still spend money at the bar, which that junk is stupid.
Yeah, because then you're drunk and it's like, all right, well, fuck it, let's buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
my buzz mind is still smart though. I'll be like, whoa, though, bro, hold on, man.
There's times where like I'll fucking before I go to the bar, I was like, damn, man, like, do I want to spend this money at the bar or whatever? And I'm like, man, let me hit this liquor store real fast and just take. just let me go through this half pint real fast. Put this bitch in the car.
They be like, what's that, bro? Oh, this is just my water.
This is my water. Is it? Why you drinking brown water, nigga?
nigga, take it. Trips to the car every 30 minutes. Have a sip.
I've done that, man. Hennessy too expensive at the bar, bro.
Man,
the first and last time I went to a strip club had me. I thought about that money for the whole year. I'll tell you, every time I was down, I was like, man, I can't believe
if I ain't spend that 120 at the strip club that day.
Man, I can't believe
you threw some money,
bro.
You threw some money too.
I'm not even.
Let me.
I'm not even gonna get started on the money. I went to that.
Dan, go ahead.
Yeah, he ain't saying.
It was a whole day. It was a. Yeah, man. We was a man that day, but it was that morning out, bro.
I remember my boy Iram took me to the strip club one time. That's the only time I've been to the strip club. I didn't even know he was going. We just pulled up. He's like, man, they got fire lamb chops. I'm like, I'm nervous because I'm like,
that's how they get you. That's how they got me.
I'm nervous because I got like $40 in my pocket. I'm like, look, I will buy myself something to eat, but I am not about to bust one of these 20 down to get some singles. So I'm like, I'm just nervous. I'm like, man, they gonna point me out because I ain't spending no money. He was like, you ain't got to spend. I was like, why we here then? Like, yeah.
I remember if we talking that. I remember when I lived in Philadelphia. There was this one place. I think it was called Wizards. And I had never been in here before. You know, it was like my second time going into one period. And I was down to my last 20. And it was These guys,
that's a horrible mix, by the way. Oh, that's true.
yeah, don't mix. And it was one of my homies' bachelor parties. So we go. The way it was set up, you got to go down the steps and walk in. So when we got in there, there's like the stage is all the way toward the end, and then it's like a cage around it. So the girls don't come near you; they stay like in the area of the cage. So dudes is just crumbling up in thousands, throwing it. And this one guy, I saw it. He had $100 bill, and he crumbled it up. And somebody turned and said something to him, and I'm down to $20. And he dropped it. He think he drunk. He think he threw it. My foot went on that damn $100 bill so fast. I went with 20. I came out with 120. Up my game that night.
Nah, OG. Nah, I give you a strong thumbs down.
Hey, I was on my own shit that night.
Hey man, no, he came. That's a good come up. That's a come up. Like
this nigga robbed.
You go into the titty bar with 20, you come back with 120. Man, that's good.
First of all, I didn't rob him. He did a bad throw. He got nothing to do with me.
He threw it at his foot.
Nah, OG, that's you down bad, man. You robbed the strip club, my nigga. Like, let's be real.
Hey,
the dancers.
Hey, down to your last 20, man.
We down to your last 20. Who knows what would take place?
You down your last 20, you might randomly go in titty bars and just look for people not paying attention when they don't make money.
Hey, OG was like.
So
catching dollar bills off the swipe, like, ooh.
Yo, I mean, my foot got on that thing so fast. I was like,
dog, imagine if he got caught though. Like,
yo, get him.
And ladies and gentlemen, man, this has been another perfect, beautiful, painstaking, down to my last 20 episode of Mask Golf, episode 62. Thank you for tuning in with us, man. And we'll be back next week to give you everything you look for when you see our show, Mask Off, down to my last 20. Do anybody get anything to say before we roll out of here?
Yeah, let me get my shameless plug thing ready.
Get them ready.
I don't have anything shameless plugged right now. I do. Matter of fact, I'll scratch that. Dear Future Husband just released to Amazon Prime. Super excited about that film. It's getting rave reviews. We had 2 premieres for it. So now it's finally on Amazon Prime. Check that out for me if you haven't. And Chasing After You, if you haven't already seen that, that's currently on Amazon Prime as well. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And then The Pursuit of Happiness. That's technically our little gem of the week is Pursuit of Happiness. So, yeah. Boom.
Yeah. Jake, you got something to say?
Yeah, just lastly, though, like association breeds similarity. You around broke people, you probably going to be broke. You want if you want more money, be around people that like to get money and that hustle and are motivated. Do those things, you should be fine.
Yo, don't you do a trivia thing?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Or trivia? We talking about?
No, forget it. Dan, you got to say?
No, man. Let's not get down to our last 20 no more. Yeah, all right, let's all make a commitment to not be on our last 20 no more.
Yeah, we definitely
be on your last 100.
Yeah, we definitely retouch this conversation with some financial literacy in a future episode. I want to give a shout out to my daughter KB. Congratulations on graduating. Also, congratulations to ED for graduating, going to high school, doing big things. Y'all know who I'm referring to. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Shout out to y'all. Let's get focused, people, because we got so many things to work on within ourselves, and financial literacy is one of the main issues that we all struggle with. So on this episode 62, down to your last 20, let's not get here no more. This is episode 62. Mask off. We out. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace.
Cut the check.